Hello dear students and dear viewers, welcome to the deep dive on TOEFL IBT. As we had two videos about the introduction about the TOEFL IBT, so we talked a lot about that. So today practically let's get started. Actually in our physical classes we're conducting a lot of mock tests, but through this video, through this kind of lecture, you will get a lot of information about the TOEFL IBT, the 2026 new format, which is adaptive and focused. So let's get started, guys. So the first part in reading, as we talked in the first video as well as in the second video. So the first part is reading. In the reading, we have got three major tasks. The first task is complete the words. So this would be the first part in the TOEFL IBT. Complete the words, missing letters, about 10 words. So there are 10 questions, are missing letters. You're going to be trying to find those missing letters, might be 2, 3, or 2 letters, 3 letters. So some of them are prefixes and some of them are prefixes and suffixes. So, but almost 10 words, you need to find them. Missing letters is a bit challenging part. Now let's get started about the reading section and the missing letters, so the strategies. All right, actual test 35 to 48 questions. So in the actual test there are 35 to 48 questions, right? And there are 3 types of tasks in the TOEFL IBT. The first one is complete the words, right? Complete the words. Filling the missing letters. There's going to be a paragraph. In the paragraph, 10 questions, almost 10 questions, and you're going to be finding those missing letters. So that depends on the cognitive power of the students. Therefore, to have enough knowledge about the missing letters and that how to be successful in this part, because for majority of the students this part is quite challenging for them. That's why through these strategies that today I'm going to be teaching, if you follow these strategies, definitely you'll get or you'll score really well on the TOEFL IBT. So the first strategy is strategy number 1, read the entire sentence first. So as I told you that there's going to be a paragraph, right? And the paragraph, the first sentence. So first of all, you should read the entire sentence first, because once you read the entire sentence, then you will understand or you will get the meaning of the whole paragraph, that what is this paragraph about. So after that, the topic, this paragraph has been written. So what is the topic of the paragraph and the meaning of the sentence? Because sometimes we should think a little bit about the meaning that the text is up to, for example, history or psychology, or what kind of text it is. And the third point is grammatical role of the missing word. So you should think a little bit about the grammatical role of the missing letter or word. For example, is it a noun or verb or adjective? So that could really help you to score well on the TOEFL IBT. So that was the first strategy that you learned. Read the entire sentence first, the topic, the meaning of the sentence, and the grammatical role of the missing word. That is it a noun, is it a verb or adjective? So once you understand about this missing word, the grammatical role of the word, then you could find the missing letters quite easily. And for example, the scientist conducted. There might be a sentence like this. So this is only an example. The scientist conducted. So the first sentence that the scientist conducted, I understood that it's a scientific topic. So the scientist conducted and. So there are missing, there's a missing word and some letters are missing here. So you see, EX, and then it's like very clear that it's a noun, experimenta, experimenta. So the rest of the letters should be written here. So through this way, you'll find the word quite easily because I thought about the grammatical role of the word or the missing word, that it was a noun or it was a verb or adjective. So through this way, you could find the word quite easily. So you see the sentence that the scientists conducted an experiment to test the theory. So this was a sentence, but there was a missing word. And the missing word, there were some letters, and I found them and I wrote them down here. So that was the first strategy. Let's jump into the second strategy that could really help you. The second strategy, use grammar clues. That's like, as I told you earlier, this one is also a bit up to the previous one. So look at the words before and after the blank, right? There's going to be a blank. So you should look at the word before and after the blank. That what is needed before and what is needed after the blank. So this is quite important. So there might be, for example, in terms of grammar, articles, right? Like a, on, the. Usually indicate a noun follows, that if there is a, on, or the, so there must be what? A noun. So you could find the noun quite easily. And the second grammatical or grammar clue is helping verbs. You know, helping verbs, they are quite important, or even verb, like the heart of a sentence. So is, was, have, or there might be some other verbs can signal a verb form. So these, I mean, like these helping verbs could give you a kind of sense that it is what kind of word or a verb is needed here. So that could help you. And the third point is adverbs. After modify or often modify adjectives or verbs. So that's why once you understand about the three grammar clues, so then you could find the missing word or the missing letters quite easily. For example, she was extreme. See, extreme. So there's this word is missing. So definitely the word is likely extremely. Adverb is needed here. So she was extremely delighted about the event or about something. So I found the word extremely. So that was only a sentence, but in the real test you would have a whole or entire paragraph. So that was the second strategy. So today you understood or you learned two strategies of the TOEFL IBT in terms of the missing letter or missing word. So you should keep in mind these two strategies because they're going to be helping a lot, and practice a lot on missing letters. There are different websites like Arno or some of the other websites. You could Google them and then find those missing letters and paragraphs and think about it, about the grammar clues, about the read the entire sentence. So that could help you to find the missing word quite easily. So thank you very much. That was the first video of the TOEFL IBT, or because in the previous videos we talked about only the introduction, the format of the TOEFL IBT, but today we learned two strategies for finding missing letters. So the rest of the strategies are going to be taught in the next video. Just follow for more.
آمو مكان نخبكان